Paines Plough, the National Theatre of New Writing, new plays. We tour theatre, so we tour new writing all over the country. We don't have a venue in London, we have a pop-up theatre called Roundabout. But other than that, we're very much light on our feet, and we go to sort of 30 different venues across the UK. The On Market is one of those. And we read a lot of new plays. We produce about 8 new plays a year. We have loads of other opportunities available through our program called Insights, so we have lots of training programs. We have Come to Where I'm From, which is an app and also an event that you can go to around the country, which is writers writing sort of 15-minute plays about where they come from. Like who feels that they can go to the theatre, or who feels that they can write for theatre, is quite often to do with where they are, or where they've come from, which I guess is the whole idea behind Come to Where I'm From. It's a bit like, actually, you know, this exists, you know, playwriting can exist anywhere and should exist everywhere where it wants to be. But yeah, I think the idea of just being able to focus more on that being something which is given space and room across the country. I think that making sure that new writing is toured around the UK, which is what we do, is incredibly important, because it's a hard thing to put on. It's really difficult to put on new writing, so you need to do it from from a place where there is enough support, sort of financial and otherwise, behind you to be able to securely go into producing a new play. And I think that we are in a lucky position where we can give that support, but it shouldn't just be the case that new writing exists in London. It should be all over the UK, and we kind of need to give theatre a bit of a reboost anyway. This idea of trying to make sure that theatre remains like quite a cool thing. It's like a band touring around the UK is how we quite often think of ourselves, but just with theatre. So yeah, I think it is incredibly important. I think that playwrights are not given enough of a platform a lot of the time, and there are so many playwrights out there. But I think we're doing the best we can at the moment. We can always do more. It's just such a dream working with Tom, because it's just one of those venues where everyone is really just been really so lovely, really excited to have you. You know, we had a sellout show, I think, with pop music, or it felt that way anyway. And then we also the audience development work that we did around that in the form of an event, or like be your own DJ night, was just great. And we all stayed. I went down with 2 artist directors, James and George, and Hannah, who was our senior producer at that time, and we just had the best night ever. We watched this play, and it was just, I think everyone felt like we were all leaving the room dancing. So yeah, it felt like a real event, and it's such a nice place to sort of kick off what we call our small scale tour, where we tour a sort of small, flexible and easy to pack up show to over 30 venues around the UK. And it's great to come to On Market kind of a bit earlier, because it gives our actors and our creative team such a boost and kind of confirmation that what they're doing is really cool. Like, it can get really hard when you're on tour and you're doing the same thing every night, and sometimes you're in smaller venues that don't have the same capacity to be able to sell the shows as much, and because it's new writing, we're trying to build those audiences for new writing. But it means often that a lot of the time our audiences are much smaller in other venues, so to be able to come to the Old Market where there is all this support and just a fantastic team behind everything is just a real treat. And yeah, we love coming to you guys. That's us in a nutshell.
Right.